that Alex Shelley specifically not only requested Colt, but he said help bring him out of retirement. The level of competition so high here in Ring of Honor that Alex Shelley came out of retirement not only to challenge for the Ring of Honor World Championship, but also to face a man he mentored, a man who he watched wrestle in Japan in 2013, and vice versa. Jonathan Gresham watched Alex Shelley compete against Prince Devitt in 2013. Took a liking to Shelley. Shelley took Gresham under his wing. They were both trained by the same man, Akito Hidaka, and here tonight,
You mean Akuda Hidaka?
Akuda Hidaka, excuse me.
It's okay, I have a victory over him, don't worry about it.
There you go, Alex Shelley tonight. The former mentor in Search and Destroy of Jonathan Gresham goes one-on-one in Gresham's quest to really prove that he is out on his own. And this, of course, this was set up in Dearborn when Alex Shelley returned to Ring of Honor after coming up short in the world title match in Summer Supercard. Really want to address the fans, say thank you. Jonathan Gresham, sensing opportunity, made the challenge here tonight for the first time ever in single competition. We will see these two men go one-on-one.
This match is set for one fall. Introducing first, wrestling out of Atlanta, Georgia, weighing 175 pounds, the Octopus, Jonathan Gresham.
Jonathan Gresham, who picked up the biggest win of his career, bar none, at Death Before Dishonor Caprice, defeating the franchise Jay Lethal.
Hey, Gresham has made something out of defeating his mentors, and he got one of them coming down the aisle right now.
It was this man, along with Chris Sabin, who took Jay White and Jonathan Gresham under their wings. Jay White became IWGP Heavyweight Champion. Gresham well on his way to Ring of Honor Gold. We will see mentor, student versus teacher here tonight in New Orleans.
His opponent, wrestling out of Detroit, Michigan, weighing 202 pounds, Alex Shelley.
And this is the beauty of Ring of Honor, this match specifically. I don't ever want to make any kind of prediction, but I have a feeling you are going to see one of the best technical wrestling matches you will ever see in your whole life. These two men, so technically sound, and now they are going to have this exhibition in the middle of the ring. It should be a clean fight. We're hoping for a clean fight, but now with Jonathan Gresham, it's almost like we're not sure which Jonathan Gresham we're going to see, Caprice.
Yeah, I agree with you.
And we hope for the nice one, right?
Yeah, we hope for the nice one, but either way, the fans will get a treat because this represents Ring of Honor. This is great wrestling, technically sound, just like you said. I just can't wait to get this started.
See referee Todd Sinclair drawing the assignment. Fans are checking in using the hashtag Glory by Honor. I'd like to give a shout out to our Spanish-speaking audience.
Hola.
Danielle, AKA L.
Está bien?
She's been checking in throughout the night. Jay Hawkson checking in on his birthday.
Happy birthday, Jay.
Excited for this match. Code of Honor adhered to. And this should be an incredible technical bout.
Yeah, they're technical innovators as well. They're able to innovate with technician to where I would have 3 or 4 ways to get out of a wrestling move. These guys have 8.
We're about to see it. All that's left to happen is a lockup. The referee's position.
And you feel the buzz right now. There are fans with bated breath in anticipation of what they're about to see. That tends to be what happens when Jonathan Gresham's in the ring. This guy steals the spotlight with his very presence, with his ability to out-wrestle any opponent. As you see, the countered by Alex Shelley.
Yeah, that was a double trip he had to use.
Notice how Jonathan Gresham was going with the momentum.
Yeah.
Trapping the arm, nice takeover.
Beautiful.
Right now, this is a huge feeling out process.
If this was a painting, it'd be Picasso.
Grapevines the legs into a wrist lock as Gresham breaks free of the wrist, swings around, single leg, drop toe hold into a side headlock. Pressing down on the knee. Master of kinesiology is Alex Shelley, knows all the pressure points.
Alex
Alex Shelley unable to hold on to the wrists. Jonathan Gresham, a couple of rolls, was able to do it.
Yeah, still in the filling out process.
He sets himself free.
Fingers locked once again, but it's Gresham spinning out. Half Nelson grabbing the wrist. Ooh, bending that elbow.
That's a break special right there. Into a hammerlock.
Yeah. And it's funny to see Gresham use that when Shelley's the one that's great with the pressure points.
Putting the pressure, using the height advantage here as a point of leverage. You see the abdominal stretch grabbing the wrist. Great variation there, keeping the arm trapped. This time a hammerlock abdominal stretch.
Yeah, if you noticed before, Gresham's arm was in front of him, now it's behind him, and Alex Shelley is just not, it's almost like he's not liking what he's putting on, so he's choosing somewhere else.
Well, it's not that he's not liking it, it's that Gresham's finding ways out of it. So he has to readjust constantly.
Keeps the fingers locked in this cravat. As Gresham now breaks out of it, goes back to it.
I'll disagree, but we have our own opinions.
Hey, that's why we got two great wrestlers in the booth.
Look at that.
Provide equal opinions. And the fans getting a real treat, not only with the great insights from Colt and Caprice, but the great feeling out process here on equal footing as Alex Shelley and Jonathan Gresham. Collar and elbow countered. It was Gresham into a hammerlock, but
Oh, there we go. Nothing illegal there. Just it's a little aggression.
Gresham?
Little aggressive. Yeah, good job.
oh, driving the shoulder into the turnbuckle. Wow.
You know, we were worried about Gresham being the aggressor here, and we get the aggression from Shelley first.
Well, you got to wonder, the last time we saw Shelley was the world title match in Toronto. It didn't go his way. Rolls him up, rolls through, catches single leg takedown. Gresham, swing and a miss, ducks the right. Ooh, gets the shin, drop kick, sends Shelley down. Superfly salute there from Gresham.
This guy's smooth as peanut butter, I promise you that.
Yeah, that was more like Great Muta there, Ian.
Off the ropes. Ooh, knee to the midsection. Sends him down. Oh, kick to the spine. Front face lock. Snap suplex. Floats over. Shelley planting the knee into the chest. Going for the cover. And it's Shelley now with the advantage. Being very deliberate.
Wow.
Going toward the nose and mouth here, Caprice.
Yeah, that was a little illegal there.
Only held on to it for about a 2 count.
Oh! And we were going hold for hold, and then a brutal forearm from Alex Shelley.
Yes.
I don't know if he's going for the win, because Alex Shelley just wanted good wrestling.
Look at this, stepping over. Colt, he's going into your playbook here.
Yeah, this looks familiar.
Billy Goat's curse, but now trying to go for that pendulum.
Yeah, that Detroit love bucket.
Trapped.
And he'll rock him.
Oh,
Just dumps him.
that takes a lot out of the man applying the hold, having to hold almost 200 pounds up. Look at that, great. 2. Crucifix there.
Alex Shelley can get you from absolutely anywhere.
My goodness.
Displaying that right there.
They're flat screen TVs in the back, and I guarantee you every one of them has wrestlers in front of them watching this match.
We call this a locker room sellout.
Absolutely.
See the half Nelson, almost full, can't get the fingers locked. Gresham.
Notice how Gresham used his own leg to break that apart. And a man Gresham's sizes, that's exactly what you have to do. Misdirection, moonsault.
Oh! Going back to the arm, back to the wrist.
He'll single that wrist out now.
And it's like he felt like Gresham has done enough with the kick out and the arm drag, but I don't think that's enough. And I think I saw some bruising on the tricep of Alex Shelley.
And now he has to keep
desperate to pull up that sleeve, as you can see.
Has to keep it straight, protecting it. And Gresham sees it. That will be his target.
Shelley trying to get some blood flowing back into that shoulder, that wrist, that arm. Gresham, you're right, Caprice. He is locked in on that target right now.
Yep.
Oh, God.
There's that break special. Puts that wrist forward, and now he's just going to work.
Step over hammerlock. All the weight just driving into that elbow. Looking for a stretch here. Oh!
That'll pop your shoulder out of joint.
Yeah, I thought it was almost a hyperextension.
Yeah.
Pop the elbow right out. Oh, God.
That's the shoulder.
No!
And it is all locked in. If I'm Gresham, I'm just sitting, hanging out.
This is why they call him the octopus.
Right? Every single limb. Will he roll him over to a pin? He sure does.
1, 2. Just the 2 count there.
And that's almost the weight advantage right there, because everything seemed to be locked in, Caprice.
Yeah, and it's like people look at Gresham and like, oh, he's at a disadvantage because of his size. He uses his size as your disadvantage.
Well, it was Alex Shelley who had to use his weight to rock himself out.
Trapping the arm, grabbing the opposite wrist. It's Gresham.
When he traps that arm, it's isolated. There's nothing you can do with it.
Pinning the shoulders down. 1, 2.
Until he bends that knee back.
Forcing everything back toward the head of Shelley. 2. Arm still trapped.
Do you know how much pain you have to endure to kick out of that?
2.
Still grabbing an arm. Snap.
Arm drag takeover there by Gresham.
It's like he took an arm drag right from him.
Staying on top of him here, that knee into the rib cage. Great crowd on hand here tonight in New Orleans. Our next live Honor Club events will come from England. The Honor United Tour will next see you in London, October the 25th. So we'll all be live for all Honor Club members. As Shelley, Gresham holds on onto the wrist, yanking the shoulder out of its socket. Also the wrist and elbow.
He's going to stay with that Riccaboni. And Shelley's going to try to find an opening to find something to work on himself. These guys are methodical juggernauts right here.
Big uppercut. Catching Shelley. Going back to the wrist again. Oh, Shelley grabbing the ear.
See, the things that we thought that Gresham would be doing, we're seeing it out of Shelley.
Off the ropes. Arm drag, nobody home. It's Shelley. Arm drag that time, countered by Shelley. Head scissor takeover, pops out. Shelley back to his feet. Single leg takedown. It's Gresham now. Pounces on the arm again. Head scissor. Back to their feet. Wrist lock. No. Broken. Single leg. Dragon screw. Nobody home on the enziguri. Catches him with maybe just enough, but it's Shelley coming right for the knee.
Yep.
You know, what we haven't seen in a while right now is a pinfall for either of these. Pin attempt, pardon me.
2, 3.
See a shot of the crowd here. New Orleans, Louisiana. Glory by Honor. Coming to you live for Honor Club. Still to come. Villain Enterprises versus Lifeblood. Silas Young versus Roosh for the world title. And our main event, where the winner of PCO Marty Scurll goes to final battle to challenge for the world title. Oh. Running enziguri catches Gresham in the back of the head.
Did Alex just pop in his shoulder and or elbow? Looked to be the case.
You know, he's a physical therapist. And there we see the shout out to Superfly. Wait a minute.
Look at this jockey for position on this roll up.
Oh, Gresham falls down, 2. Oh, has him trapped, but just a 2 count. And how tough is it to manage your momentum in a situation like that, Colt?
Well, they were going for the win, and yeah, especially coming from the top rope. And somebody's got to grab the pinfall, and it happens. Not enough to finish the match, though.
Gresham, Shelley back to their feet. Hooking the arm. Forearm rocking. Gresham popping that elbow back out. Standing switch. Nice drop down, go behind. It's Gresham stopping on the elbow. La Maestro Cradle. 1, 2, and 3. Wow. Oh, just a 2 count there. Gresham on the doorstep once again.
You know what I'm getting ready to say, though, is I like the way that Gresham is keeping his poise about him. He's not getting frustrated. He's not making anxious moves. He's staying with the program. Oh, my goodness.
That almost took some out of Alex Shelley right there.
Irish whip countered by Gresham.
Yeah, he just held on and that wrenched that arm right there.
Off the ropes, pops up, caught by Shelley. Wow.
Beautiful drag there by John Gresham.
Trapping the ankle.
And the way he placed it on the other side, all the way
counter.
through.
2. Just a 2 count there. Wrist lock driving him down, La Maestral again. This time stepping over into a bridge. Block!
Blocking
2.
it.
Wow! Interesting decision by Shelley to risk the pin to block the bridge.
Yeah, tried to block it, but the weight of Jonathan Gresham took it all the way down to a pin.
Having just enough, though, to reposition his own shoulders to get out at 2.
Rick Abani, sometimes I wonder if the crowd knows what they're being treated to right now. This is absolutely a work of art.
Boot to the face, Alex Shelley in great condition. Second rope on the inside. It's Gresham, drop kick to the arm.
Yeah, both men almost with a PhD in professional wrestling. Make him Dr. Octopus. Doc
there you
Ock
go,
there.
Doc Ock, I like it.
Grabbing the wrist again up on that top rope. Oh, God. Oh, just bending it. Oh, super inverted atomic drop.
Slice bread?
Could it be? Countered, backslide. 1, 2, 3. Oh, just a 2 count there. It's Gresham going back to the wrist again.
What a game plan Gresham has used and stuck with this entire match.
Grabs the wrist, driving him through.
It's the first impact move of the night.
You're right.
And what a time to pull it out of your arsenal for Alex Shelley.
Shelley knows what he's doing. He knows when to pull it out.
Tuning up the band, connects with a super kick.
Shelley's out on his feet. Gresham out on his feet.
Gresham blocks it. Looking for the octopus. That's blocked. Oh, wow. 1, 2, 3. Got him.
The winner match, Alex Shelley.
Jonathan Gresham can't be too surprised. All limbs locked up, and that's how you pit a man to the mat.
What a match. What a match.
Gresham, who I think felt like he was on cloud 9. He defeated Jay Lethal. He defeated Silas Young. And at best in the world, this is a man who oh, God.
There you go.
Who had things made.
Come on now. You can't. This isn't what we need. We just saw a phenomenal match.
And here comes Jay Lethal. Here comes Jay Lethal.
Can we get a mic on Jay? Can we hear him?
Yeah, Shelley did nothing wrong.
Hey, calm down. Hey, listen.
There's no shame in losing to Alex Shelley, one of the Ring of Honor greats. Oh, God. No. Gresham, think this through. Think this through.
Relax, okay? Look, just calm down. You're just getting a little hot. Don't worry. Look, let me tell you something. That was one of the greatest matches I've ever seen in my life. You guys just tore the freaking house down. That match was amazing. Come on.
You have nothing to be ashamed of, Gresham.
2.
Nothing to be ashamed of.
Shelley, a man who took Gresham under his wing, taught him many of the things he knows. Alex Shelley picking up a victory, and that puts Shelley back on track here in Ring of Honor. Shaking the hand of the franchise Jay Lethal. Alex Shelley, first victory back here in Ring of Honor. And a huge one down on Jonathan Gresham.